Hello, how are you? How's everybody doing? This is Prison Talk Unhinged. Let's see. Look at you.
Yeah,
We both in our same spots.
yeah, real.
What you got going today?
Uh, Nothing much. It's cold as hell.
It is. That it is.
How
Um,
you doing?
I'm not today. Because
Listen,
he just gave me that information.
it ain't all bad though.
No, it's not. It's he spent enough time that that shouldn't have been the outcome. The way that they process things with parole is, excuse my French, ass backwards. Because he has no control over the nature of the offense.
Facts,
He can't go
facts.
back 30 years and change that.
That was something I used to deal with. Like the person I was at 15, obviously is not the person I was at different stages of life. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, of course you couldn't change that.
So I'm a little heartbroken, but of course I have to be strong for him because he's let me know that it's difficult for him to see me cry or be upset about things. So it'll probably
Yeah,
be my late night
yeah.
tears. We've been up for days waiting on this answer. Um, Not resting. Neither he or I have not really been resting. Um, I don't know. I just don't
But
know
you know
how to feel right
what
now.
the thing is this: 2 years is not actually 365 days times two.
That's
You
a
know,
fact. That's
so
a fact. That's a fact.
so yeah, it's disheartening, but everything works out when it's supposed to work out.
That's true.
No telling, no telling what the universe got planned. So like, so don't feel down about it because it ain't in nobody's control, not our control anyway. You know what I'm saying? So
Facts.
you know,
But I think I'm gonna go talk to somebody to get some help so that the outcome will be different the time when it comes around.
you know what? I don't even have faith
That either, huh?
in outside sources because the people do what the hell they want to do. I mean, like you said, it's like they don't. I really feel like they need to overhaul that whole little
I
process
do too.
because when you talking to, so you're gonna visit uh a so-called parole representative that's on the unit, right? You don't really get to tell your plans, tell them your dreams and aspirations, and just really for them to really see who you are as a person. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? Yeah, they hear some things, they make their own little notifications, but they're not given enough time to know who I am. You
Yeah,
know what I'm
and
saying?
you're right. You're right
And,
about that.
and, and what's on paper definitely ain't gonna describe who I am because when you look at the paper is gonna say it's not like God writes you good notes, you know what I'm saying, to put in your file like, oh, he was great today, oh, he saved a life, oh, he fed this many people, oh, he cleaned.
Yeah.
No, when they open that chart up, it's gonna have disciplinary case. So it's like all that against me, and there's really nothing to say. I you know what I'm saying how good of a person I am. You know what I'm
And
saying?
I agree with that.
So
The disheartening thing for me with his situation is he talked to the commissioner. It wasn't just the person that's at the unit. The
yeah,
commissioner came to see him. And
mm,
and it's just a conversation, you know. But I have to remember that they are human too. And at the end of the day, prison is a business.
definitely.
What that they're not concerned about reform or giving a person an opportunity. They're concerned about the almighty dollar that they're receiving for everybody that's there. That's what they're
True,
concerned about.
true, true, true.
So,
But we're gonna keep in my Jesse Jackson voice. We're gonna keep hope alive.
oh yeah, definitely, definitely. I told him, I said, the wonderful thing is we've been through enough together that we're gonna be all right.
Yeah,
And at the end of the day, I'm gonna continue to ride,
yeah,
regardless however long this process takes. I'm
yeah.
here. I'm not going anywhere.
Yeah, definitely,
Yeah.
definitely,
So
definitely.
we good. We
Yeah.
good. We good.
No,
We good.
no,
So
for
I had to
real.
shake back.
Yeah, yeah, for real, for real.
Definitely
Man.
good. I wanted to do this because I wanted to interact with the people, let them know that we're still on our journey. I've been doing some behind the scenes things thinking about how to um assist in helping people that are incarcerated. How to handle different things. And
Mhm.
I it consumes me all day every day. Even when I'm at work, I'm thinking and jotting down at my desk. I'm sitting at my desk because I work from home. Um and I have a board that I keep on my desk that I
Mhm.
when things come to my mind, I jot it down.
Mhm.
Because I don't want to just talk about it. I want to be about it. I want things to change. I want life to be better for those that are incarcerated and truly give them the opportunity that these prisons, it's not just TDC, because I've
Mhm.
been researching other places. And then I lived in Louisiana for 20 plus years. So I know their system is tore up too.
Fact,
Um,
fact.
so um, I've even been to Angola
Mhm.
to visit. Um, it was a prison ministry. I was part of the ministry I was a part of. We went into the Angola prison. Um,
Mhm.
so at the end of the day, all these prisons are about the almighty dollar, and, and it's time for us to take them dollars from them for those people
Yeah,
that can be helped, those
definitely,
that want
definitely,
to be
definitely.
helped, those that want to come home and turn their life around,
Mhm.
as you have done. And many
Definitely,
others have done,
definitely.
because people don't highlight the people that spent double digits that have come home and are still home, still
Yeah,
doing good things, still living productive, as they call it, citizens of society.
definitely, definitely, definitely. They have a group called Cognitive Justice
I,
International.
I saw that.
Uh, I went. That's another dude who was incarcerated young, and did nice a hefty amount of time. But there I met. He had a couple of like them little events they do at the park and have artists come out, but they have like like the cutting hair and all that stuff. Uh, I met some people there who associated with his situation,
Hmm.
and they trying they fighting too. So I got somehow figure out how to connect the dots. You know what I'm
Okay,
saying?
okay, no problem, no problem at all. I do want to say publicly that I really appreciate you being on board with me
Oh yeah, man, that's
and
all
walking
good.
this walk with me. I really am grateful because there are people that are near and dear to me that they could care less.
Mhm. You know what? I think it's a not a hard pill to swallow, but it's if you haven't went through it, it's a lot of times it's a disconnect. You know what
True.
I'm saying? Like you get because most people their experience with incarceration is from the TV. You know what I'm saying? Or if they do go, they probably get a ticket and go to the county jail, which is
Mhm.
vastly different than prison. You know what I'm saying? Uh, I, like I don't know if I mentioned this last time, but I watched this show called um 60 Days In. I
Mhm.
watched it. I watched it, and they got people from different walks of life who think that, oh yeah, I can do that. I can go 60 days. Oh, I can handle that. And more often than not, they tap out because you and that's just you have the freedom to leave at any time you want
Get
to say,
ready.
hey, I don't want to participate no more. Versus somebody who is stuck in that situation and mentally has to adjust to a certain amount of years in that situation.
Mhm.
I can't click my heels and be back home. I gotta serve out a duration of this time, and I have to survive.
That's
And
a fact.
that's and it's more of a mental thing than the physical thing. Physical, you can kind of like make it through that, but the mental aspect of it, which is attached to the emotional aspect of it, that 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 that's hell for a lot of people.
Yeah, that's true.
And if you haven't kind of like experienced that for the most people kind of got I got to touch it to know if it's hot. So if they didn't experience that, they were like, oh well, if they did the crime, do the time. Oh, that's their problem. Not understanding that it's a problem for all of us because eventually, if they let these people back out into society and they haven't been given the tools to you know to adjust, they're going to be a problem for us that's out here. So it'll be wise to get behind making making way for them to rehabilitate themselves while they're in there, like coming up with the program.
Mhm.
Uh, uh it'll be better to have them better there, starting there, as they transition to coming home, versus thinking that when they get here, oh, it is what it is. It's not that.
Yeah, I agree with.
But you know what? Those who get it, get it. Those who don't, they don't.
They don't. I have a family member that works for, I'm gonna say TDC because she's had to go into the prisons. Sweet. She very sweet, very, very, very sweet. I ask her all the time because she actually is on the probation and parole side. She handles the ankle monitors for the state of Texas. And I asked her, how are you able to, sometimes, how do you feel about that? You know how you just try to kind of get people gauge how they feel about a situation. I said, because I know there are sometimes when you talk to an individual, you realize that they're not as bad as what's on that paper.
True, true.
Yeah. So I've been
But you know
kind
what?
of going around asking questions and trying to figure out how best
What
to
what
help.
what what did she say?
it's her job. Um, and she said, yes, she does at times feel like that, wow, this wasn't that severe. But of course, she has to do a job because that's what she went to school for. That's what she get paid to do. She said,
Facts.
but she's not the kind of person that gives the people them an attitude. She said to her, they're human beings as well, just like the rest of us.
Yeah.
And that's good to know that everybody that interacts with people coming out of prison is not they don't stereotype them. It's wonderful to hear that there are some people that have some type of humanity and
I I I I think that's very rare because I would I think that's rare because I and I think people don't be honest
I
neither
don't
though.
either.
Meaning that
Me either.
I mean, of course, I want to be politically correct, but the reality is, I think that those a lot of people don't they have a disconnect. Like you said, it's my job. So I don't it ain't my job to care or not care. I'm just doing a service, which is
Mhm.
providing parole, providing probation, collecting dues, things like that. Like
Mhm.
I don't even think they really get into the aspect of who this person is. If they don't do what they're supposed to do, it's back to the, you know,
Yeah, that going
chopping
back
block.
to the slammer, you know,
Yeah.
and I've heard different probation officers and parole officers handle people in that manner. If you don't do it like I'm telling you to do it, then I'm just gonna violate you. And I'm
Yeah.
going, how with a clear conscience can you send somebody back to that type of detriment? Um,
I got that's what I'm saying. I don't even think they even know,
they
like the
don't.
parole officer or like, but so I just so my little sister just became a parole officer
Uh,
recently,
really?
and yeah, and she knows, you know what I'm saying, because she had to deal with me, so she knows the aspects of prison. She done had to come visit. She done had to send letters, send money. She done checked it out. And I give her uh I give her the truth. You know, I give her the ugly truth too. You know what I'm saying? So she's more uh she's more uh into the humanity of being a parolee. Like she understands that the challenges somebody on parole is gonna have to face, or as getting a job, far as getting reacclimated with society. She understands the temptations a person on parole is gonna now face
Mhm.
because the things that they wasn't privy to while they were incarcerated. Now they have access to an
Mhm.
abundance of it.
Yep,
You know what I'm saying? So her connection to me, and like she'll run something by me. You know what I'm saying? And
that's a
I
blessing.
nah, yeah, you know what I'm saying. And or sometimes she asks me some shit. I'm like, oh, that's bullshit. Like, nah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you know.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we not going for that. You know what I'm saying? Because she has a job to do. You know what I'm saying? And I definitely don't want her to compromise her job just because she she's feeling compassionate.
yeah,
I want you to do your job to the best of your ability, all while remaining focused on the overall objective,
yes,
getting them off parole, helping them navigate parole effectively, so they can get off that monitor, get off that as soon as
hmm
possible.
hmm
And even if that calls holding them accountable, you know what I'm saying? For hey man, this is a privilege to be home. You could be still in that box. You know
could
what I'm
be,
saying?
could be,
So
could be.
appreciate appreciate that blessing and do what you're supposed to do. I don't expect you to be perfect because I understand that it's gonna be trials and tribulations that come with coming back home. But don't be on that bullshit. You know what I'm saying? For real.
That's true. That's true. Um, Give me 1 second. That I told everybody that I was doing the live, but they just keep calling my phone.
That part.
They keep calling me. But God just blessed him last week
Uh,
with an oil field
uh,
job.
yeah.
Yeah.
No,
So I'm
for
grateful for
real, man.
that. That'll give him a little more footing and stability. Um, he'll definitely be able to navigate his music better
Yeah.
with that
Oh, yeah.
back in
Hold on.
his
Who is this?
form.
Oh, okay, your son. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
okay. I missed that part. Yeah.
So, hmm
Definitely, definitely.
yeah, he'll be able to navigate a little better.
Yeah.
But he might be dealing with that little woman of his. He has a 2-year-old going on 22,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
she demands all his attention.
Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Naturally.
Yeah,
Naturally. Them, hey.
she is something else. Lord have mercy on her. She's
Yeah.
something
And
else. But
and and it could be a blessing, meaning that constant need for attention and his presence could keep him away from could help keep him away from the shenanigans. You know
That's
what
a
I'm saying?
fact. That's a fact. And honestly, like telling his story, he seen his daughter because being in the feds, them having tablets, being able to call him anytime we wanted to, except for when, they were in whatever count or whatever they had going on. But he saw her born, but he left before she was even born. So
Yeah.
when he came home, I was concerned that she wouldn't know how to respond to him. But because he's been, her mom has definitely
Yeah.
been instrumental in making sure she has pictures of him all over the house.
Yeah. Yeah.
Every time he gets on the phone with her, she makes sure my
Yeah.
granddaughter can see him and she talked to him. And, even as a little baby, when she was first born, she did that type of stuff. So Eris, it was no problem. She knew exactly who he was when he came in.
That's
Daddy, this
good.
is
That's,
my daddy. And she hadn't skipped a beat since. This is my daddy.
yeah. 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 That's cool.
So I'm
That's cool
really
for real.
grateful to her. You know, I, I was thinking earlier, and I think I put on there about what can you do for someone incarcerated. That's something that she did. She made sure first she stood by my son.
Mhm.
Second, she made sure that their seed knew who he
Oh,
was.
yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
and I'm grateful for her. I'm truly grateful that she loved my son like that.
Yeah. That's cool. That's cool because she could have been hurt. She obviously was hurt that he was gone.
Oh
You
yeah,
know what I'm saying?
definitely.
And some people don't know how to deal with their hurt. And she could have, you know what I'm saying, like pushed herself away. So that is salute to her. That's dope.
Yeah, wonderful, wonderful person. I remember when he first got caught up with the Fed charge. I told her, I said, look, I done did 4.5 years with him in the state.
Yeah.
Dealing with this prison stuff is not for the faint at heart. So if you,
Facts.
you don't think that you'll be able to do it, because you're going to have to be his peace. That's something I wanted to address too while we talk about what can we do for someone that's incarcerated. When he call you, it shouldn't be drama and chaos. He deals
Mhm.
with enough of that he doesn't talk about in there. So when he calls you, you should be his safe space. You should be
Yeah,
even if y'all do need to talk about things that y'all might not agree, know how to navigate with it so that it's not confrontational, so that you don't make him feel bad. And whatever you do for him when he's in that position, don't hold that over his head.
yeah, definitely, definitely. Because
Uh,
he can get off the phone. He can get off the phone with you, angry, and flip out.
that's it. That's it. That's it. That's it. One time that happened with my son, when he was in the state, because when he was in the state, the man I was married to, his stepdad, his bonus dad, because I don't like to call him his stepdad, passed away. Um, I remember calling the prison saying, "Hey, his father has passed. I don't want y'all telling him though. I'll be there this weekend. I'm gonna let him know that he passed away, but I'm gonna need somebody, some type of ministry. Y'all gonna have to watch my baby. But this man was
Yeah,
good to my kids. You know,
yeah,
he'd been with him since he was 7. You
yeah,
know, and when I told him, he lost it. I remember he did lose it in the visitation room, and they wanted to take him out of there. And I was like, no, he's gonna be okay in a minute. Just like give him a second. And I just kept talking to him and saying, he wouldn't want you to act like this. He wants you to be able to come home. He thought he would still
right.
be here. He thought he would still be here. And me and this man was divorced. We were no longer together.
Yeah,
But he kept money on his books. He thought that he would still be alive when he came home, but he wasn't. Um, so at the end of the day, I think that that those are things that need to happen inside of prisons. They need to have people there to help people navigate because life doesn't stop because a person is incarcerated.
facts, facts.
You know, get some compassion and be have things in place to help people with navigate those situations instead of
Yeah, definitely.
internalizing it because a lot of things that happen is due to that.
True,
A
true.
person internalizing their emotions. Um,
And a lot of that happens because it's like you don't want to appear too vulnerable in that
mhm,
situation. So we do internalize a lot because it's like I really don't have nobody. I really don't have. I feel like I don't have nobody to talk to because most of the people here, I might not want in my personal business like that,
that's a
or see me in a particular state,
mhm,
emotional state. But
mhm.
I ain't have, I ain't really have to go through that though a lot. You know what I'm saying?
That's a blessing.
I'm pretty transparent, and I had you know what I'm saying? Yeah, and and
Well,
and I and I and I and
elaborate on that. When you say you're pretty transparent, what you mean?
I mean what you see is what you get.
Okay.
Like and like if I'm cool with you, I'm cool with you. It's obvious. If I don't fool with you, it's obvious. I don't fool with you.
Okay.
And if I got a problem with you, it's obvious. I got a problem with you.
So
I'm not
just
like
straight
it's
across the board. I got that.
yeah, yeah,
That's a good
yeah,
thing. That keep you from internalizing. That's
yeah,
true.
yeah. And I didn't have to, and then I didn't really have like an ego situation. Like I'm cool. I'm confident in my skin. So it's like me and Capone, like I could talk to him about some stuff, right? And he could talk to me about some stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I'm talking about and then us having conversations, even over the walkway, other people would jump into the conversation because they say, "Well, hold on, this is a safe space right here. I can, I can talk about, you know." What I'm saying? And so, a lot of stuff was going on I didn't know about, so I would have to hear about it from people who came from the free world. So I would ask questions, and people would give me their experiences, and we can talk about anything.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I ain't, like you
That
said,
makes
here's a
sense.
blessing.
That is that keeps you from internalizing. Definitely will prevent the internalizing. That's why I feel like one of the programs that I thought about was going in. I think we alluded to that on our last conversation. Going in and being just support for them, giving them a safe space uh, to do whatever, you know, discuss. I without the label of, because I see, because it's so many diversities there. Um, I see that they cater to one, and I'm not saying that I'm not a Christian, but it's like that's the only people that come in.
Yeah, because they, well, you got other people, but they scared of Muslims for one,
They are
because the
stereotypical.
yes. So they think, hey man, this man might come here due to his religious belief and blow half the unit up. You know what I'm saying? So that be in the back of their head. And they know most Muslims are black people and they strong. So it's like I
Don't want that
I can't control that.
unification. Yeah, don't want
You
that
know what I'm saying?
unification.
Uh so there's Self Kairos, which is kind of like a Christian based group. They come in and bring cookies and candy and stuff like that. But if you're not coming in under, like you say, the Christian banner, in some sense, they don't know how to deal with you. And since they don't know how to deal with you, they rather not deal with you.
I
You know
believe that.
what I'm saying?
I definitely believe that.
But like you said, the prison is a diverse environment. People from all walks of life,
Yes.
all types of backgrounds,
Yes.
and there's no one way you can talk to all those
That's
people
right.
and actually get through to them. You know.
Because I've seen on the unit that Capone is on now, where they'll come in and if you are a Muslim, you can't come to whatever they're doing. They had a concert there not long some months ago. But because those that are Muslims, they're not allowed to come. And I feel like, not I feel like,
That's the
I know, because I know the book.
yeah,
Uh, he loved everybody.
exactly
And at the end of the day, there's going to be judgment there. Won't be for
true.
me, but there's going to be judgment there because at the end of the day, you don't know who you could have touched. You don't know
Fact.
who life you could have changed. I'm going to tell you a situation that happened when my children was young. We were living in the country in Louisiana. One of their friends came by the house. My kids was gone to play somewhere in the neighborhood. They might have been in middle school. I believe they were. I'm not sure. I can't remember. Well, to make a long story short, the young man came looking for them. And I told him, well, they
Mhm.
gone. I said, but I did cook because I used to always do that. I would cook. And if it was kids in the neighborhood that wanted to eat, they could come in and eat as well because I would cook enough to do that. So I told him, I cooked. Are you hungry? He's like, yes, ma'am. So I told him to come in, fix them a plate. I said, maybe the boys will come up in just a minute. He told me years later that I saved his life.
Mm.
He said because he came there to talk to them because he wanted to harm himself.
Damn.
He said, but because I let him come in and I and gave him some food and I talked to him while he was eating. Uh,
Mhm.
he left there and didn't choose to take his life. And I didn't
That's
know. He didn't say anything to me. I had no idea. So I said that to say, if you're going in to help, we need to go in to
yeah,
help everybody,
true, true,
because you
true.
never know what's on a person's mind. You never know the
Man,
choices that they're about to make.
true.
That your kind word or just you being concerned for them could change their mind.
Facts, fact, man.
That is why at all times, even though I know I didn't have to apologize to him, because I'm not the one that set him off 2 years.
Yeah,
But I said to him on the phone, baby, I'm so sorry. Because I am.
yeah.
I'm sorry they didn't see you for who you truly are.
That part, and and that's a whole roller coaster ride because you frustrated, on the verge of being
Yeah.
angry, you disappointed. You know, it's so many emotions that go with, but and 'cause the anxiety was built up, to for a good outcome, only to be let down. You know what I'm saying? So, and you still got, like you say, you still had to keep on your game face. He got to keep on his game face because I know he's so tired of that situation. You know what I'm
He
saying?
is.
And when you trying, so see, it's a difference when I wasn't really trying. I'm doing my thing. You know what I'm saying? I'm really not.
Yeah, it
I don't want to
don't
be
matter.
here,
It doesn't matter as
but
much.
I'm making
Yeah,
a,
it don't.
but I'm making the most of it.
Yeah, it don't.
And I'm not even expecting because I know I'm fucking up. But when I started trying, and I'm getting judged for my past and not my present, I that like I said, they give you the job. Be like, what's the purpose of trying for? I'm gonna still get judged for the bullshit, so I might well be on that then. You know what I'm saying? And it's easy to revert back to that. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you feel like I can't win for losing. I mean, they not gonna give me a chance. Ain't no win. You know what I'm saying? It gets difficult because that anger, that frustration can cloud your
Yeah, yes,
judgment. You know what I'm saying?
yes,
So,
yes.
and when you start looking in the mirror, you stop seeing who you are, and you go back to seeing who you were.
Yes.
You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? And you might, yeah. So it's like it's gonna be all right. He just
He
got to, he got 2 more years. Ain't gonna be the end all be all. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, hey, stay the course because this could easily be a test in your faith, a test in your perseverance. You know what I'm saying? So
Mhm.
yeah, it's gonna be all right,
Mhm.
and it's all gonna make sense when
Amen.
when he get there. Yes, it's gonna be like, yeah, it's gonna come right on time. Whenever it comes, it's gonna come right on time.
Yeah,
For real.
definitely. And I agree with that. I do. I definitely agree with that. Going through that with my son, because the first time he came up for parole, they set him off. You know,
Mhm.
uh, I have learned to, as you said, keep my game face on. That no, y'all didn't win. This
Dog, for real.
delayed don't mean denied, because at the end
Fact.
of the day, God has the final say, and
That's a shirt too.
that is
Delayed don't mean denied.
delayed doesn't
For real.
mean denied.
No.
Um, I'm really grateful to that ministry that I was in Louisiana. I haven't found a ministry here like that yet, and I think it's because I'm spoiled. He the
What?
the pastor was as transparent and as down to earth as I've and my dad's a pastor. I come from
Yeah.
pastors um, that I've ever seen in my life. I haven't seen in a very long time, except for older pastors, like older, like my grandfather who's gone on, who was a minister, um, that have that type of integrity, that have that type of humility. So it was refreshing to meet someone not real old, you know what I mean? And then he taught his family to be that way, his sons, his daughter-in-laws, so I'm thinking about contacting him because I definitely feel like he'll be on board um, with helping us getting in the door
Mm.
so that I probably won't be able to go for the male units, but his wife can help with us go on the female units.
I
Uh,
mean, I mean, I don't see why not. Cause they got females that go to the male units.
I had never known that. Well,
Yeah,
I take
they
that
come.
back because we went to Angola. You sure right. We did. We did do that. And we were, it was more women than men that went. Tell the truth.
Yeah,
But I'm just ready to be the change. Just ready to be the change. Was hoping we get on here and a few people would maybe have some suggestions, say something in the feed, or you and I bounce off on each other ideas. Because I'm ready for the change. This decision only fueled me more than I was before. Gave me another push because even the parole portion needs to be overhauled.
yeah.
Because you should not judge an individual on the past. You
Facts.
should even judge an individual on gang affiliation if it's been 20
True,
years since it's been any
true,
type of gang, anything with
true.
them. Um, I'm just naming things that could possibly be prevent people. Those are not the things you should be concerned about. You should be
No,
concerned
facts,
about the fact that this person committed a crime, that they didn't take a life,
facts.
and they've spent 30 years already.
Yes,
That some of these guards are corrupt. So when you say a person hasn't adjusted to
yeah.
the prison world, then tell me how you help them adjust. What did
That's
you
that's not
do?
that's 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 not something a person should be adjusted to.
Should not,
But it's
should
like
not.
they not even understanding what they asking. You know what I'm saying?
I think
Like,
they just put reasons up there just to justify the decision they make because, as he said, they look at the thing, they look and see how much disciplinary action you done had over the years, not in the last year or in the last 2 years, but 10 years ago, 20 years ago.
I can't believe you changed. I can't
Yeah,
believe I can't believe you changed in a year time. I can't believe that. Like I was telling you, I did my first 10 years. I didn't really put up no true effort. I caught one case, a fluke case from playing with an officer. A lieutenant walked by, heard us playing. I had to go and bite the bullet versus saying, "Oh no, we were just playing." 'Cause I didn't want to get her in trouble. I bit the bullet. That woke me up. Hell no. I had been trying,
mm-hmm.
and I caught this. Nah, I gotta tighten up, and I did tighten up. You know what I'm saying? So one case or one situation, one bad day, one could be the change that a person needs. That could be the straw that breaks the camel's back. To say, hey man, I need to get it together. And they, and the only reason they don't believe is because they don't really have a connection with the people. They don't have a connection with the
They don't
inmates.
care.
So
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't. So it's like you not you not you if you don't. I'm not saying fall in love with us inmates. Like let us get away with murder and all that.
No.
I'm saying get to know us. Get to know who you dealing with outside of what that paper say because that paper has nothing good with me on the paper. You just have to assume that, well, he ain't had a case in 90 days. He must be chilling. They don't even look at that. You know, so they going off of what case, what the last time he caught a case, maybe he didn't get caught. You know what I'm saying? It ain't because I done turned over a new leaf or
Exactly.
I done opened my mind, I done changed my perspective. It's never that. You know what I'm saying?
Never. They never
So that's
see it that
crazy.
way. So I feel like that is one situation that needs to be overhauled as well, because
Yeah,
you can't judge people on the past.
facts.
And,
Facts.
and I think also people need to realize, even people with parole and making decisions, that we one situation, not mistake, just one
Yeah.
situation. You could be with somebody else and
Yeah.
get caught up. Something
Yeah. I,
happens. I just saw happen in Shreveport the other day. They're trying to help this man. A Caucasian guy was jumping
yeah.
on him. When he started to defend himself, this man falls, bumps his head. Now they want to charge him with murder. But he
Yeah.
protected himself.
Yeah.
He protected himself.
Yeah. That,
It was
that
self-defense.
Trayvon Martin. He's being followed by somebody. I don't know. I don't know
Yeah,
you, man. You following me?
yeah. And he was a kid with candy in his pocket.
I'm trying to get away from you. And then when I realized I couldn't shake you, of course I ran down on you because I'm trying to figure out I can dis I can you know what I'm saying, I can get to you and then get away another way.
Yeah.
I don't know who you are, man. And then I lost my life and I'm minding my business. You antagonizing me, messing with me. You know what I'm
All
saying?
because of the color of my skin.
Yeah, you know you so damn nosy, you don't know who I am, so you think I'm over here doing what I ain't supposed to be
Yeah.
doing, not knowing I'm visiting my daddy.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So
Baby lost
it's
his life. Lost his life.
and those are just examples, but that's prevalent. You
Yeah.
know what I'm
It
saying? Like
is.
we get, and a lot of time, that's why we kind of develop the mentality of damn if I do, damn if I don't.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because, like you said, I'm trying, man. I'm trying to stay out you people way,
Mm.
and I get pulled into some shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's crazy.
Yep. Definitely. Um, I don't know.
But just, I mean, the thing is too. So when I look at the post on the page, I'm trying to provoke thought. I'm trying to trigger, suggestions, trigger
Yes.
you know what I'm saying? Along with adding some humor on there, you know what I'm saying, that people the things that actually go on because prison ain't all just
That's
hard. You know what I'm saying? We have
true.
fun, we
Yeah.
tell jokes, we try to find ways to escape without physically escaping. You
Exactly.
know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Uh but ultimately we trying to provoke thought with the page to so
Yes.
people can put suggestions in there, join join the movement, add efforts. You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, we trying to figure it out. You know what I'm saying? And
Definitely.
somebody, if somebody has a direction they can point us to, or tag people in the post that can, help point us in the right direction, we all for it. You know what I'm saying? We all for it.
Definitely. Definitely. I agree with that. I definitely agree with that. Because at the end of the day, it's about making change, not
Yeah,
about twiddling our fingers, swinging our legs.
yeah,
It's about helping make change come to a very problematic situation.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, what my desire is, as you stated before, is to make sure. I think it was on the page today. What does a person need when they come out? And I wanted
Mhm.
to add to it. You named some things. Some things were named, but they need support and love and encouragement as well.
Definitely.
Um,
More than
they can
more than
have
anything.
employment, they can have health insurance, they can have all of that. But if they don't have people that truly have some type of compassion and concern from them, because we're all human, we
Yeah.
have bad days.
Yeah.
Because you might need to pick up the phone and call me and say, look, I really want to hit this person in the head and take what they got because I'm tired.
Fact, facts.
Or, hey, I'm really wish I was back in that place because at least they fed me three hots and I had a cot.
Man, listen.
You
And
know?
some people some people entertain that. Like like I had an uncle. He a uncle. He's an uncle through marriage. And out here, he came back to a world that they wasn't scared of no more.
Hmm.
So it's like your nieces, your nephews and grew up. So
Yep.
all that you being tough type shit,
Yep.
you got nephews that's tough and they ain't going for that what you used to do. You got a lot of people who wasn't scared of big bad Amos. You ain't having it. I
That's
will
it.
shoot you. We'll shoot you down out here. We ain't going for that. But in prison, you had built up a reputation, so you didn't really have. You kind of like walk around, stick your chest out. You didn't have too many conversations. People respected you. The officers respected you a little
Yep.
bit.
Yep.
The inmates respected you. So I mean, you got three hots in the cot. You got other stuff coming to you because of who you are.
Hmm.
Out here ain't nothing given.
That's
Don't
it.
nobody owe you nothing out here. You know what I'm saying? And mentally, it it was a culture shock. Like, damn, I I I ain't there. I ain't that no more. You know what I'm saying? That what I thought I was,
Mhm.
that shit don't work out here. You know what I'm saying? So he ended up going back to prison where he ultimately died. You know what I'm saying? But he felt more comfortable, more content behind the walls than having to be out here because you got to work. Ain't nobody fit just give you. You ain't to be laying up
Yep.
at somebody's house. Nah, not no, 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 no.
Not
Now
happening.
people may carry you for a little bit because they understand what you got going on.
Hmm.
But depending on how you receive that, you get to feeling entitled. You get to feeling like people owe you and talking like people owe you and you disregarding their household and their rules and regulations.
They'll give up quick.
Ain't nobody got
Yeah,
time for that.
that's true. And that's empowering people, being able to be there for them, being a phone call away. You don't have to necessarily be right there, but just being
Yeah,
able to take time out of your life and care
yeah,
enough for an individual that they can pick up the phone. I tell people all the time, my phone is never on vibrate, even when I'm
yeah,
asleep at night. And I make sure that it's close to me because the people that know me know that if you need me, I'm here. And that is how I've always been. I'm here. If you need to talk, I'm here. If you just need me to listen, I'm here.
yeah, yeah.
I'll sit and not say a mumbling word
Mm-hmm.
and let you get it out because at the end of the day, that's what we all need. And things will be a lot better if people had that type of heart or that type of mindset or even that type of compassion for someone other than yourself. Pastor Nard used to say all the time, stop just caring about me and my four. Care
Yeah,
about other people.
yeah.
He
But
taught us.
you know the flip side of that is people get burnt out
They do.
because because we have more people that's willing to take than people that's giving.
That's true.
So it's like if I'm a giving person and all I have been is taken advantage of, that's gonna slow up for me. I'm gonna pick and choose who I'm giving to. You know what I'm saying? Uh, I I don't necessarily, me personally, I don't necessarily have to go through that because I haven't, I really don't feel like I've been screwed over a lot. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I got a low tolerance though for this. I'm not for the
And they probably
shenanigans. So it's
already
like,
see that. They probably already know that you got no time.
but I am open though. Like, I ain't, my phone gonna be on vibrate, but my people call me for my insight. People call me to with ideas to, do some things. But I'm they don't call me if they don't want the ugly truth. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, I'm here to listen to you too, but I'm gonna keep it honest.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And I'm gonna give you my perspective. You know, and I might not sugarcoat it depending on the person. You know what
Depending
I'm
on,
saying?
yeah,
So
yeah.
yeah, but I think that keeps my life from being stressful because I watch my wife. She was too open. Like they calling her, and they steady dumping their trash into her yard, and 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 mentally, it's
You a
doing
mess.
something to her
Yeah.
mentally. And I used to
Yes.
tell her, man, stop. I say, cause when she answer her phone, the first thing out of her mouth is, "What's wrong?"
Mm-hmm.
I don't like that because you done develop a pattern of everybody you talk to having some shit going on with them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's not good for your mental space. You know, so we got kids. So that ain't good for your mental space. Especially if you done developed a pattern of having to say, what happened? What's wrong? Nah, you need to chill out. I need to start calling you more just to say, hey, I love you. Hey, what's going on? How you doing today? You need to get them phone calls.
Mm-hmm.
That's feeding you. The phone calls that's giving you reinforcing your affirmations.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I don't. I mean, I know we all got to use our discernment when it comes to when enough is enough. You can be too
Yeah.
kind.
I'm
You know what I'm saying? So
laughing.
it's like,
I'm laughing because you sound just like your boy. You
yeah. I
sound,
mean, it's
you sound just
no,
like Capone. He tells me
yeah,
that.
yeah,
He will tell me
yeah,
that in a minute. Look, mama, no,
yeah,
stop
yeah,
it. You're
yeah.
not a garbage can.
No, for real though, for real,
He
and
said, I
because
don't
of
even dump on you.
yeah,
He said, so
yeah,
why you let them people, if you don't stop them shenanigans, I'm going
yeah.
to tell them myself if you don't say nothing.
No, for real. Yeah, hey, sometimes I do. Sometimes I answer that phone because
Yep.
I already see it on her face. She be like, "Damn, let me get that." Hey, what's up? They hear my voice? Oh no, I was just checking on y'all, seeing what's. Nah, we good, man. Nah,
That's him. He has
yeah,
people
go,
have been in the car with me, those people that dump on me. The
yeah,
person that dumped on me, and he told her, he said, look, she got enough going on. I'm in here, her son in the feds. She's not
yeah,
a garbage can.
yeah. Nah, for real, for real. Got a low tolerance for the shenanigans, for real.
If you can't bring something to the table that's gonna be
Yeah,
beneficial, then
yeah, yeah. And or at least make it balance it out. Like I say, you
because I
call
was
call
giving, I
me
was
just to
always
say,
giving,
yeah,
giving. I'm just giving. You
yeah,
taking. And for some reason, I don't know why God made me this way, but he
yeah,
did.
yeah,
Because it's
yeah,
gotta be him. But
yeah.
you know what happened though when I turned 50?
What?
Now my tolerance is lower.
Yeah,
Now
yeah,
Um, I think
yeah,
it's because I'm at that, in my mind, I'm at that halfway mark.
yeah.
So therefore, look, I don't have time for this. I'm too old for this foolishness. I
For real.
just told
For,
I just told my supervisor that today. I told her,
yeah,
I
yeah,
said, I'm one of the best employees that y'all have. And for
yeah,
you to take one phone call
yeah,
and try to check me, and I wasn't
yeah,
even talking to the person I'm supposed to. This person not even
yeah,
authorized on the person's account,
yeah, yeah,
and have something to say. I really
yeah,
have a problem with that.
yeah. You
And she
supposed
kind
to
of
know your
looked at
word.
me. She looked at me
Yeah,
shocked. I said, and it kind of makes me not want to do the over and above that I do.
yeah.
She just kind of looked,
For
well, I
real.
understand. I understand. And I'm saying in the back of my mind, no, this is your warning
No, facts, facts, facts,
that
facts.
just like I came to this job and brought all of this qualification, I
Yeah,
will burn out on y'all
yeah,
and take it somewhere else
yeah.
that'll
No,
appreciate
for
it.
real. for, for
And I
real.
love what I do, but no, no, no,
Yeah.
no, not when I feel unappreciated.
No.
She was like, well, why don't you fill out the employee survey if you have ideas? I said, for what? They're not going to do nothing. Why
Yeah.
would I waste my
Yeah.
time? My life and time is just way too, I don't have that
Man,
much in the world to give for no reason.
no, for real. For
So,
real. Man,
I just, I see it happening. I do see it coming to fruition. Sometimes you want to, sometimes you want things to happen quickly,
yeah.
but I'm definitely gonna be patient, and I see it. I definitely see things changing. I see even the most minute change is important to me.
Yeah, it all counts.
Yeah,
It all adds up. For
it
real.
does. At the end of the day, it does. It does because it has to start somewhere.
True.
It has to start somewhere.
For real. Mm-mm.
I would like to meet the family though.
Oh
I
yeah,
know you
man.
be moving and shaking though, moving and shaking.
I really don't, cause I'm at work.
That's what I mean by working and
Yeah,
stuff. Yeah.
yeah. So when I do make it, when I am at home, I be powering up,
I
cause
don't blame you. I would too. Cause you
I
need
get
you.
it. Like like
Mm-hmm.
like you said, giving that job, I get that job above and beyond. But that's what separates me from my coworkers too,
Me
though.
too.
They love me, you know what I'm saying? But sometimes I be extra.
Me
I be extra,
too. Me too.
and I know I'm extra. But man,
And know it. That's something.
yeah,
Know that you know that you know
nah,
that you extra.
for real,
Yeah, I be knowing I'm extra too. That's why I told her what I told her today. Make me want to not go over and above like I've been doing.
yeah,
I said
yeah,
because I'm the
yeah,
same person that when they get through talking to me, they want to talk to a supervisor to give me kudos every day.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
One and two
yeah,
people. I'm the same person where my quality on my phone calls
yeah,
is at the max.
yeah,
Every phone call
yeah, yeah.
since I've been
For
with this
real,
company.
for real. Yeah, so yeah, she supposed to talk about, you understand, she supposed to check herself soon as she realized who they were talking about. Oh yeah, I ain't even finna nah.
Yeah.
This ain't going nowhere.
I said I understand that we have the VA to deal with because I'm a contracted VA worker. And we want to make them happy. And I understand that people are complaining. Uh, uh but they're not complaining on camera.
Huh, huh, huh,
So
huh,
I feel like everything should be dealt with individually. Don't put me in a melting pot with those people that don't care. Don't do that.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
but it's all good. She understood.
No, for real. For real.
I've seen some new faces too on here that I've not
Oh,
seen before.
that's good. That's always a good thing.
Mhm.
That's always because the whole thing is, to hopefully they see the post, period, post that we have, period, and tap in. I looked on early. I had some posts were made early, and I was like, they went to running out. I'm like, whoa, like
Yes,
what?
yes, I
Yeah,
saw
I'm
that
like,
too.
man, yeah, I'm checking the notifications out. I'm looking like, damn. So it's kind of like I be trying to figure out what work, what don't work. You know what I'm saying?
Yep, and I appreciate you. I do.
But it's like I say, it all serve a purpose. You know what I'm saying? And our agenda is in some form or fashion is to pull you over here, to hook you over here, and then once we get you, see how we can mutually benefit one another. You know what I'm
Yes,
saying?
yes,
Like, yeah,
definitely, definitely. At the end of the day, see what we can mutually, as you said, benefit one another.
yeah, yeah.
Definitely. Well, you know what? They're not gonna kick us off tonight.
I,
Remember the last time they kicked us off twice, didn't they?
I think it's a time. I haven't studied it, but it's a time limit.
I
It's
think
like
it is.
because like they said, yeah, the session expired or something like. I'm like what?
Hmm.
Like man,
That's what I think too, as well. I definitely do. I'm
yeah.
gonna see. Uh, mm, he must be dealing with little mama because he did not say a word to what I said.
Oh yes sir.
Yes, I know he dealing with little mama.
Yeah,
That little. Let me
man. Hold
see.
on.
Uh,
Let's see.
hmm,
For real.
yeah. Um. I don't know.
Yeah, definitely add your weight in them comment sections. Add your weight in them comment sections because your voice should be heard.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
Definitely. You know, because I said,
and
I think one of them touched me where it said, should they be angry?
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, they should be. They should be
For real.
angry. They definitely should be angry. Um, I believe that being angry doesn't mean that you have to act out though.
Facts, facts. What's up, Buster God? That's one of my
Okay, did he
one of
say
my
something?
he just
Because I can't see.
said what's up, y'all.
How
He
you doing?
say what up. Yeah, he one of my favorite people, man. He
Oh,
cool
all right,
dude.
all right. Has he been incarcerated?
Oh no, I don't think so. I definitely don't think so.
Gotcha.
But he's doing
Thank you.
but he's doing some
Gotcha.
productive things in
Thank
society. And he
you
just
so much for joining. That's what's important. That you're doing productive things for society.
yeah. And he recently graduated.
Awesome.
So that's cool.
Congratulations.
Definitely. But
That's a
yeah,
blessing.
we just gotta keep just keep doing our part. You know what I'm saying? Of course our part expands to other aspects,
Yes.
you know what I'm saying? But doing as much as we can do and you know what I'm saying, at different intervals. That's all that's important.
And I'm trying to get some more people to join us at times to to maybe give some input on different things.
Yeah. You know what? Matter of fact, what I should have did was post that we was gonna go live too,
Oh, true.
like at kind of giving a heads up. You know what I'm saying? Versus just jumping on because
Jumping.
no telling what people doing.
Exactly. 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 I agree with that.
Like I
You
say, you
know,
know,
you the one good with all that stuff. So you're gonna have to fix that up for me.
yeah. I gotta figure it out because it's really I gotta figure out how to chop and screw this stuff too because it's a lot of replay value. You know what I'm saying? In it anyway.
Yes,
You know what I'm
yes,
saying?
yes, yes. It is. That's why, hey.
Well, yeah. Yeah.
So grateful
For
for
real.
you. So grateful. I'm so grateful for you. I am. I definitely am. And maybe we'll try to do this not a whole lot, but like
I
maybe
think
we can
it's I'm
announce like you said, so that we can get a little more input
yeah,
or
yeah,
whatever.
definitely. Yeah, yeah. We gonna figure that.
Definitely. I hope that I got two people that say they want to interview. Hopefully, that'll be real soon. It's just like you, they out here trying to live life, and I understand that. So I don't give them a hard time. Just keep reminding them, hey, come on.
Yeah,
I know this
yeah,
matters to you too because I saw how excited they got
yeah,
when I told them what I
yeah.
was doing. So, just a matter of allowing life to slow down enough for them to do it.
No, for real. I mean, for real. And that's something and that's something I did. Like I said, it was something I didn't entertain when I was incarcerated. But you think the people out there ain't got no but time on their hands, and really just making it through 24 hours can be a mother. You know what I'm saying? For real.
Ooh, yes, sir. It can.
So
It really can
man,
be something else. But you
for real.
find that
Yeah,
out because life doesn't stop for anybody. It keeps rolling.
facts,
It keeps moving. Life is going to always be lifing,
facts.
always. And we have to get in there and do what we need to do and make our mark on it.
Mhm.
Definitely. So they did us good tonight, though. It's 8:27. They
Yeah,
hadn't cut us off.
yeah,
They
yeah.
hadn't cut us off, but he told me to send you much love. Um,
Man, overstood.
he talks so highly of you. He does.
Man, that's my guy. Man.
He
That's
does.
my
He
guy.
does. He really does. Just his day's coming. His day is coming.
It's coming. It's
Today I've
coming.
been today I'm kind of tonight I'm kind of because that's still on my mind. I'm kind of, not myself totally because
Yeah,
I was
and
really hoping.
and it's okay. You know what I'm saying? It's okay to feel some type of way about that. You know what I'm saying? And that goes to show that y'all not numb to the situation. You know what I'm saying? So definitely.
Because I know who he was and I know who
Yeah,
he is today. And that's why I said I hate they did not see you for who you truly are.
yeah. And they not they not they unfortunately they not. You know what I'm saying? Even even when he get that yes, it's gonna be to some circumstance, and they still not gonna necessarily have a connection to who he is.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? But but listen, at the end of the day, it's in God's hands. As long as we continue to put that work in,
that's a
do your
fact.
part.
That's a
As
fact.
long as
That's definitely
yeah, man.
a fact. I'm getting ready to start. I'm gonna. Y'all say 2 years. Y'all gonna be mad at me, cause I'm gonna be sending you a packet. Once a month
Yeah,
about
yeah,
why he needs to be free.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Um. So, and I kind of was like that with my son. So I just got to get back on it. Get
yeah,
back on.
yeah.
They're gonna start hearing from me once a month concerning him, why he should be free.
Fact.
Hey, for 2 years, this is what we're gonna do once a month. You're gonna
Yeah,
see something go across your desk about him.
no, for real, for real. And I'm down to write parole letters. You know what I'm saying? I got some little positive shit going on. You know what I'm saying?
I know,
I'm
and
with it.
out there can write. Please write with
Yeah,
me. Please write with me, because when
no,
I
for
tell
real.
you, I am. All they did was light the fire larger
Yeah,
when they did what they did.
yeah,
But I will
yeah,
say this: the case that he caught, the
yeah,
lady lying,
yeah,
found him not guilty.
yeah, yeah. You told me that. And the thing about it is, they didn't reprimand her. They just told her to tighten her shit up. You know what I'm saying? More than anything. That's the
Exactly.
cold part.
Exactly. But he told me to stand down for right now
Yeah,
because I wanted to expose a lot of stuff. So I'm gonna stand down because I
yeah,
respect him.
yeah.
And when he give me the go though, I have names
Yeah,
that I'm gonna start naming
yeah, yeah,
and
yeah,
all of that. So I'm sitting here waiting patiently till he say, okay,
yeah,
go ahead. Because I
yeah.
think that's what we were waiting on, that answer first. So
Yeah, yeah,
I'm just
yeah, yeah, yeah.
waiting for him to let the pit bull go, because that's what my son called me.
Yeah,
He said,
yeah,
Mama, you
yeah,
are a pit bull. Just let me go. Let me go. Let
yeah,
me go. When he says it's okay, I'm gone.
yeah. It's on. It's on.
Yeah, it's on. Because I told him I was gonna go live. That was last Friday.
Yeah,
By myself, and start naming
yeah,
names. Start
yeah,
saying the stuff that I do know and I know for a fact and I have proof of it.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
And he was like, Mama, stand down. So
yeah. Yeah,
I did. I did. I
for
stood
real,
down.
for real,
And I'm gonna wait
for real.
patiently. Delayed does not mean denied. Delayed
Listen,
does not mean denied.
that's definitely that's a shirt with the stamp, with the denied stamp on there. Yeah, delayed does not mean denied. We gonna make that shape for real.
That would, wouldn't it? Come on
Yeah,
now. With prison talk.
yeah, yeah,
Um,
yeah,
yeah, yeah.
yeah,
Because that's what I wanted to if anybody have any ideas, any those of you that are on here trying to get this merch out here, I think that's gonna make a big difference as well.
yeah.
Um, trying to get a logo together. I've been brainstorming on that, but I think what we just said is enough.
Yeah, yeah.
So I'm gonna go and see if I can get something made with that on it. Start wearing it.
Oh, for real,
Delayed does not mean denied.
for real, for real.
Yes. Look, my little brain is going. It's going. It's going.
Yeah,
It's going. It's definitely going.
definitely,
Well, I
Definitely.
appreciate you taking the time out for us to brainstorm, for us to
Yeah.
talk about what is both near and dear to our hearts, and that is to make things better and
Yeah. Definitely.
equip them, since the system is not with what they need to come out here and be free moral agents for real,
Mhm. Mhm.
and to have their best ever life.
Mhm. I'm all for it. I say like all you gotta do is say, man, look, bro, I'm trying to get we finna go live. I'm tapping
Okay.
in. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I'm tapping in for
Yeah.
real.
Yeah. He be laughing at me because I be calling you by the name he call you. And I be
Yeah,
calling you by the name on your Instagram. When I said it earlier, he told me, who?
yeah, 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 yeah,
He so he teased me all the time, baby, you so green. Some stuff
yeah,
come out your mouth, it don't sound right.
yeah,
It just
yeah,
don't.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
But
Golly.
I mean, he love it.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
all I can
yeah.
say.
For sure.
And
For sure.
I am. He ain't telling the story. He telling the truth. He is telling the truth. I'm getting sleepy, bro.
Well, listen, man, I'm gonna
Maybe
catch up with you.
maybe I can get some rest now, even though we don't got an answer. Now that we've gotten an answer, because that's really what's been keeping me awake at night. I sleep for a while and then I'm wide awake.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. You gotta catch up,
Yeah,
definitely, cause you ain't no good to nobody if you ain't taking care of yourself.
definitely, definitely.
Yeah.
And I know people probably say this woman crazy, but the name of this is Prison Talk Unhinged.
Unhinged.
So I'm
Fact.
just keeping it real. I'm sleeping now.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I am sleeping.
Well, look, have a good rest of the day, the
Yes,
rest of the night. Get some sleep for real.
I am.
You know
Definitely
what
am. I'm
I'm
gonna go
saying?
grab me a glass of wine. I know you don't drink, but I'm gonna give me a glass of wine. Watch
Uh,
me a little 30-minute show.
yeah,
I'm
you
gonna
gone.
be asleep.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Just know, man, I'm here for it. I'm here for the ride.
All right. Well, I appreciate you. Thank you so much. So very much. Thank everybody that came on tonight. I really appreciate it. Thank you for